What I'm about to say in this video doesn't validate the fact that you will get more women. Instead, it will make you vet women properly and remove women who would be time wasters. That's the way I'll say it actually. Because at the end of the day, you want to find high interest women who are highly interested in you. And this is how you should go about it. Why you keep getting friend zoned and how to fix it fast. The number one and primary thing, the foundation of everything you have to understand is attention is currency. You must learn how to withdraw your attention. Once you realize that there is no reciprocation of the same energy, you meet a woman, you meet a lady, you meet a girl, and you show interest, and there is no equal mutual reciprocation of that same energy. What do? You withdraw your attention. That's how to stay away from being friend zone. It's as easy as that. A lot of people would want to make it complex, say a lot of nuances and all that. This is what I have found that works, but when you withdraw your attention, it does not validate the fact that you would get her. No, it's more likely you would even lose her, because for her to even friend zone you in the first place, she has not invested enough emotional energy between both of you. That's why she's putting you in a friend zone. Probably she has a boyfriend, probably she doesn't find you attractive. So there are a multitude of reasons why a lady would just friend zone you. And when she doesn't reciprocate the same level of interest you have for her, you withdraw your attention. It's as simple as that. Attention is your currency. Women feed off of men's attention. It gives them life. Your attention is what makes them happy. Makes them feel like they are actually human beings. Your attention is like a life support. It's life to women. And the moment you realize this, and any woman who decides to not reciprocate the same amount of energy that you are reciprocating to her, you just cut her off by withdrawing your attention. It's as simple as that. That's the number one thing you should do in any scenario you find yourself with a woman. That's the best way to go about it. Because I know a lot of people would be like, just like that. It's simple, but it's hard for a lot of people to do it, because a lot of men are so attached, heavily attached, clingy. A lot of men can't say no. And the moment you master how to withdraw your attention, what it implies, what it means to a lady, is the fact that you have self-respect for yourself. You are not there to go and be waiting for how many hours or years before she comes to conclusions and decides to take you back or decides to show interest to you. So you're a man who knows your worth. Once you understand that if a woman is not reciprocating the same energy, you withdraw your attention. That's how to avoid being in the friend zone. So it's as simple as that. I just hope you guys will just understand this basic concept. It's simple. I don't need to make a 30 minutes video trying to explain different nuances and how to go about it. It's as simple as that. Just withdraw your attention. Instead of, it's better that you are friend zoned right now. It's your fault. That you are friend zoned right now. That a lady friend zones you, it's your fault, because you have not applied the principle of withdrawing your attention. I can decide that I want to be friend zoned, and I can decide not to be friend zoned. So it's all dependent on you and your choice. So when you make that choice, when you decide to make the choice, means it's over. It's over. There's nothing. Then there's nothing like a friend zone. It doesn't exist. The day you decide to apply this principle of withdrawing your attention, then there's nothing like a friend zone. That means no woman on earth can friend zone you. The day you realize that once a woman is not reciprocating the same energy, you just withdraw your attention. It's as simple as that. And you find yourself never being friend zoned in life. But I never knew that. That's how it works. And women don't want you to discover that, because once they didn't know that you know about it, it messes with their brains. You make them uncomfortable. Anytime they see you, they are very uncomfortable, because you know the game and you're playing by you're playing the game as well in a very effective manner. But if it's a girl who still has interest in you, she would try to make things work. But most likely, the interaction will end once you withdraw your attention. Once you withdraw it, most likely. So that's what happens. That's basically what happens. So you just have to understand that your attention is currency. Your attention is what gives her. It's like a life support. Your attention is what makes her who she is. Your attention intrigues her. Your attention gives her that energy, that boost, that confidence. And once you withdraw it, she starts to see you differently. Immediately. And sees you different from the rest of the other guys who are chasing. And she's friend zoning all of them. That is why they are being friend zoned, because they are chasing. But the moment you just withdraw your attention, she sees you differently. So that's it, guys. But that does not validate the fact that you will get the girl. But it's just for your mentality and for your own well-being. For your own well-being. And to understand female nature and understand the way life operates and certain levels. So in relationships, once you see that a woman is not reciprocating the same amount of energy you are giving to her, you just withdraw your attention. So that's it, guys. I hope you learned a couple of things and get inspired to be better and elevate your mind and stop being friend zoned by women. Stop being friend zoned by women. Your attention is your currency. Your attention is very valuable. So be selfish with the way you give out your attention to women. Be very selfish. She has to earn it before you give it to her. So have a great day and stay blessed, guys. We'll yap in the next video. Bye, guys.